welcome back to the Spotlight. As promised, we have plenty more clips from our previous season on our birthday spectacular, and this time we're going to talk about some of our memorable guests we had on this season.
We had a lot of really great ones this year.
Absolutely. Who was one of the more favorable guests for you?
I think one of the cooler ones was Alan Bernstein when he was talking about his documentary, When We Went Mad. It was pretty awesome.
That's done. You know, when you decide you want to do a documentary, who was the one contact that you knew, I have to get a hold of this person if I want this to be successful?
Well, as a Mad fan, my attitude was I needed to talk to all of the guys behind Mad. Okay. And that was kind of the impetus. The people who started Mad, who were there from the beginning, they're getting up there. And I wanted these interviews before we couldn't get these interviews anymore. And so as far as Mad artists and writers, I looked for Al Jaffe, who invented the fold-in at the back of the magazine. Okay. I spoke with an artist named Jack Davis, who's been with the magazine and the comic book industry since the early 50s.
Right, because Matt is
He was really interesting, and I know they met their goals, so that's really awesome. What was your favorite, Nick?
You know, we had so many great guests, but I think my favorite was Martin Clubb. I mean, he's a Michigan-born guy, Pirates of the Caribbean, Oz. He's been in so many great movies. He's definitely that character actor that everybody knows and has seen before.
I was actually the first person they used for the makeup test when they decided they were gonna Disney was going to do Oz. Okay. And when they told me that the director was going to be Sam Raimi, I mean, who's from Royal Oak in the Berkeley area, I think, I mean, his stuff speaks for itself. Right. So to work for, Sam Raimi, I was like, oh, heck yeah. Right. So I went down and did the whole bodysuit, had, thing and check and see, what they were going to do. Okay. And I went off and did Mirror Mirror, which, was okay, whatever, Project X. And I didn't think I was going to be able to do Oz because I thought I was going to be too busy with those. This took so long that by the time they actually got to the Munchkins, they still said, hey, are you available? And I was like, oh, I just wrapped up. Came from Montreal 6 months, came here and got to work at home, even though I was living in LA. Right. So I worked here for a couple months, 3-4 months, and it's amazing to be able to stay at home and film,
I know. He was super cool to meet, very humble, from Michigan, so nice. I got to see Oz in 3D, and that movie was unbelievable. It
was very cool, and I saw him.
And you saw him, absolutely, and I recognize him as well as a couple other people we've had on the spotlight in that movie as well, so congratulations to everybody. But we've had some great guests on the show. Let's take a look.
Doing pretty good. I've been doing a lot of different events and actually just did a fashion show over the weekend.
Oh, tell me a little bit about the fashion show.
We actually had a select number of designers, but it was actually at the Detroit Airport, City Airport. Oh, wow. And it was fun. It was by the Detroit Design Festival. It was their closing party, and Detroit by Design put it on, and it was exciting because I got to actually show some garments with some of my best designer friends, and I had 25 girls in spandex, so
very nice.
Can't really go wrong with that.
I know. I wouldn't complain about being at said event or even. And what in the world? Oh, I think we scared him a little. Yeah, he left us a present on our set. What is this? What are we looking at here?
This is Luna, and she's a skinny pig, which is a hairless guinea pig.
Okay. And where would something like this come from?
Well, guinea pigs are originally from South America, and the hairless variety was a random mutation in Canada. So, why they were in Canada, I don't know. But
you don't only work behind the scenes, but you also do talent and stuff too, right? You act and you do it all.
Yes, I recently produced a movie also called Celeb. Look out for that.
Very cool. Tell us a little bit about that if you don't mind.
It's kind of like I guess a little bit slasher, horror, suspense. But that's Heather Robinson film. Okay. And that was a lot of fun to work on. I was able to produce it. I had a part in it, and I did makeup on it for all the celebrity looks that we had on it. So
now, cool. Now, what exactly is a speed performance painter?
Well, basically, what it is there's a I have a big 4x5 foot canvas, all in black. Okay. And I have music being played. And by the time a song or two is done, the painting is done. And the subject matter of the painting is related to the music that's being played. Not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama.
I'm 4'6", so when you move to LA, and you know, I also have a really open attitude, and so when I moved to LA, I was thinking, oh, I just want to play music, and I just want to do respectable jobs, and then after about 3 months, I'm like, what's the craziest stuff I can do? I did a couple of jobs that were a little bit off kilter. Thankfully, nothing I've done has been obscene or demeaning, or I've been uncomfortable. Like, everything has always been unique and creative, and it's paid my bills too, which has been amazing.
Right, that's great.
So basically I'm outlining, then I'm filling in the cookie. And the icing's gonna look a little rough because I planned on dipping these in sugar. So don't worry about the appearance because sugar hides everything.
So if you're not an artist at home, don't even worry about it because you're just gonna slam it down into some sugar right here.
Exactly. So you have your, you know, rough canvas, and then I just get a bowl, you know, just like any old bowl. Just dip it in the sugar. I kind of jiggle it back and forth, and then I give it a good press. And then...
And there you go.
Some polar bear.
Now, what do you call it? Some glistening, sprinkly...
Yep, looks like snow.
Festive fun, looks like snow. That is awesome.
What about you?
What are some of the more interesting flavors of beer that you guys ran into?
Probably, what's it, the pig's head?
The pig's head.
Pig's head from Right Brain. It is actually...
I can only imagine what they're putting in these things.
A pig head.
Yeah, I have a T-shirt that says extracts are for sissies because they actually put a pig's head. It's not an extract of pig flavor. It's actually a pig's head that they put in the...
Okay, now what kind of flavor are we talking? Are we talking like a pretty good bacony kind of a flavor, or is it just flat out, nope, there's a pig's head in my beer?
Well, I can't speak to what a pig's head actually tastes
like.
Right,
I guess, yeah, that's kind of...
This one we equipped with a rack. A lot of people are getting out now. They want to save on gas. They want better for the environment, better for their health. So with those aspects, a lot of people want to go to the market and do short trips, which is perfect for a bike. This one we set up with a basket on the back, so not just for Toto, but you know, you can put your videos in or go to the store, put some stuff in there. Okay. And it just it's quick release, so it just hangs right on the rack.
Acts as the trunk of the car,
Exactly,
I guess?
exactly.
Okay. Now, last time we talked to you, you were kind of just wrapped up University Estate. How are things going? I know we just had the premiere.
Things are going great. We had the premiere a month ago, and about 100 people showed up, which was pretty cool. Nice. And you know, the editing process took about a year to do, so I'm finally glad that it's all finished.
Did you do all the editing yourself?
Yes, I did.
And how did that
go? Long hours through the middle of the night.
Yeah. And I just fought recently, 3 weeks ago, for Bellator 82, which is, you know, they're second to the UFC. Yeah.
Right, it's a big program. Yeah.
Fought up there in Soaring Eagle, and I'm getting caught in a knee bar, which is a leg lock, where the object is to pop the joint in the knee, and that's what had happened.
And he was successful.
It was successful, yeah. I was almost out of it. You know, he attempted about 3 or 4 other submissions before that I was able to escape. And that one, I was out. Well, it popped once, and I figured I still had a chance to get out, so I kept working, and then it popped again. I had no strength left. So
guys, here we got Ryan De Silva and Demetrius Anastasio. I think I've said that right. I think I butchered it a little bit.
No, it's pretty good.
All right, we got it.
We could do another take if you want.
No, absolutely not.
It's live to tape. We're gonna roll.
This is the spotlight. We like to just roll and do things awesome, like our sweaters here.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Which those are awesome, we missed a memo on that.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
We'll let you know next time.
'Tis the season, and we figured if you're gonna do it big, right?
Yeah.
Once again, thank you to all the guests who took time out of their busy schedules to come talk to us on the Spotlight. Great season of guests.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we had a great season of musical performances, and that's what we're gonna take a look at after the break here. So stick around. There's more Spotlight coming right up.